Hello and welcome. I'm Jigalag, and this is my hot start of the Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind. This start will get you over 12,000 gold, at least, in less than 20 minutes. We are not going to abuse any console commands, any big bugs. We're not going to use any alchemy or enchantment. It's a very fast, very efficient way of getting the gold you need in order to become a very fast level 10 or higher. If this is your first time playing Morrowind, I want to discourage you from watching this video. I'll have a beginner's guide to Morrowind posted pretty shortly, and there's a lot of other great Let's Plays to check out. I would like you to play this game for your first time as it was intended. Going through these early levels, it can be very difficult, and it's definitely worth playing as a gamer to see how this game functions in the early game. I can be any race. Let's just do orc. It doesn't really matter.
Great. I'm sure you'll fit right in.
Now, how we're gonna make money in this run is we're going to raid the Redoran Vault level 1. Very easy to do. You don't need to be level 1, you don't need a specific class, you don't need anything but just a little bit of time.
Before you're officially released. There are a few ways we can do this, and the choice is yours.
Barbarian, yeah, sure.
Very good. The letter that preceded you mentioned you were born under a certain sign.
So the sign I'm going to take is the tower. Now, let's be clear, you do not need the tower to do this, but it is useful to have tower key because there are lock 50 chests in there.
Interesting. Now, before I stamp these papers, make sure this information is correct.
Alright. Now, having a decent strength is useful strictly for the carrying capacity that you can have. Higher strength means more items you can carry. You don't need high strength. You'll see some ways that I will use to bypass weight limits. I'll basically be abusing alcohol in this game. And I don't have any feather fall or any big enchantments like that, so I'm gonna have to just take that Mates, get this Flynn. I'm also gonna need a little bit of starting money, so we'll just take all this silverware. Now, you don't have to do this in a run like I am. You can go about starting your game as you see fit. You could do all the quests here in town. You can do this, jump through if you wanted to. But I want to go through here because I do need a little bit of starting money. It's very convenient, very reliable. We'll just talk through this guy's stuff. It's, you know how it is. This is a great way to start a character if this is like your second, third, fourth play of this game and you want to get through a lot of this early nonsense. Alright, Fargoth 90% disposition. That means that the trader here is going to be at 80% disposition. Thus we get better prices for all of his goods. So we sell at better value and we buy for cheaper without having to class into mercantile. And we'll buy up this booze. That's enough. I need about 20 gold to start with. You can do with a little bit less. But I do need plenty of alcohol on hand so that I can actually get all this loot out of the vault. And we're going to sell this loot to Creeper. Now, I know about Mud Crab, and I like Mud Crab, but I think in this case, Creeper is the better choice. Because there's a guild guide that can teleport us from Vivec City to Caldera very quickly, and there's an armorer close by that we can repair our items with. A lot of the items in this vault are going to be broken. Unusable even. So you have to pay for an armorer to fix them up. especially because level 1, you're not going to have the skills needed in order to repair them yourself. Well, at least repair them up to 100%.
Speak quickly, Outlander.
Right, so we take the ferryman. Now we're here at the arena, Canton. We're going to cross this bridge. Now we're in Redoran. We're going to go over up this ramp, and we'll get to the top district. I've been playing Morrowind for, oh gosh, like 12 years now. I first started when it came out way back on the Xbox, and I just absolutely loathed the game the first time I played it. I thought it was terrible, disorganized, I didn't know what I was doing, and I put it down. I picked it up a week later, just fell in love with it. Now here we are in the Redoran Plaza. We're going to go to Drylor Manor, a place that you veterans know quite well. We're going to take a right, we're going to take a left up the stairs, we're going to take a left into this young lady's room. Okay, she's not really that young a lady, that's okay. We're going to go to her drawers. We don't need to kill her, we don't need to pickpocket, we don't need to do anything fancy. All we got to take is this treasury key. And then we're going to run. We can't handle more than 2, maybe 3 hits from these people. So we got to get out as soon as possible. And that's it. The guards won't aggro to us because the key itself has no value. No value means no bounty for stealing it. We're going to go to the treasury just off to the left. We're going to go down into the vaults. And then we're going to go to the second vault down below. Not the first one. This one, the second. We open up the door. And there's a guard inside. Now, whether or not all the items here will aggro the guards is something that I'm not entirely sure about. So I play it safe. I open the door. I sit in the corner. I wait. The guard will eventually patrol outside the room. You then close the door. And it's no longer a crime. Glass war axe. Really what makes this work is this item right here, the glass dagger, which we're going to use to exchange over and over again as a token with Creeper. There we go. Foe burner, ebony short sword. Never use a foe burner, guys. It's a terrible, terrible sword. Ebony mace. Starting off with an ebony mace is a great way to just cheese your way through this game. Fat stacks of cash. I'm already way down. I don't really care. Diamonds. There's like rat meat here in the vault. I don't know why. These crates are random loot. This one has some dwarven stuff on the top. Raw glass. I guess that can be useful. And it's not the best, but you know what? I already have to get drunk in order to carry all this stuff, so it's not that big a deal if I have to carry a little bit more. The bottom left one has glass armor, which is very important for your starting gold, and the bottom right one has nothing. Nothing that's even worth your time. Because I took the tower key, now I can unlock one of these chests. If you're going to unlock one of these chests, I suggest this top one. It should have some random ebony. Nice. Oh, nice. Ebony war axe. Gems and 500 gold. Wow. I have so much loot. Not even alcohol can save me. So there's these small chests to the side. Small chests to the side that have a random amount of gold in it. They're lock level 90, which doesn't matter because you have the treasury key. The treasury key does not work on the wooden chests, only these small lock boxes. Now we're going to open this up, close the door behind us so that the guard can't come back in, and we just leave. Look at that. We are 10 minutes into the game, and we have ebony armor and weapons and glass armor and weapons.
Outlander, but make it quick.
Alright, now we need to go to the foreign quarter. I don't have any levitate, slow fall, acrobatics, so I can't just jump down or get across. I mean, I can't even jump right now, actually. Yeah, I can't even jump over this wall, I'm so fat. We're going to go to the Mages Guild at the very top of the Foreign Quarter, and we're going to sign up with the guild, and we'll use its guild guide to get to Caldera. Now you see why I got all this alcohol? Look at it. 525 is my weight limit. So good. I decided to play this without any mods because I wanted to show you that anyone can do this at any time regardless of what they have installed in their game. So I'm playing this in vanilla. You can do this on the console version if you are running the console version. And it's very simple, very easy to do. You can do this when you're level 10, level 20, level 30. Maybe you already have an established character and you want to get a nice infusion of cash for your next big item. Overcome again. I should be able to make it. I know that I can just drop this stuff here because of how Morrowind works. You could just drop the weapons and armor on the side of the road and come back later and pick them up. But I want to do this in one clean run, just to show you that it can be done. Yes, let's join the Mages Guild. Goodbye. Go up to the guide, and travel to Caldera.
Yes, friend.
Now let's head over to the Armorer, just down this road, conveniently across the street from Creeper. And we are going to repair. This is an absolute must. You have to repair this glass dagger. And while I'm at it, I'll do the war axe as well. But you must repair that dagger. While it's in poor condition, it's not worth any money. Because it's not worth any money, then what's the point of doing this? But when you repair it, it gets up to 4,000 gold. When it gets up to 4,000 gold in worth, when we barter it with Creeper, he has 5,000. We sell for 4,000. We take 4,000 of his gold. For those who don't know, gold does not automatically recharge after leaving the cellar like it does with Oblivion. So you have to wait 24 hours. Now his gold comes back, and we can sell the next item. Let's get rid of some of this dwarven nonsense, some of these little things. We're not going to need this booze anymore. Get rid of that. It's a great idea to have Creeper full of lower value items. That way when you sell your higher value items, you can exchange them for your lower value, plus a little bit of Creeper's gold, and have him digest it like that. So let's take, for example, the glass helm, which we buy back the dagger, and we're going to start buying back this stuff, the ancient Dagoth brandy, the Flynn, and now total sold 49.25. That's less than his available gold, so the sell goes through. Now we wait another 24 hours. That is one advantage that Mudcrab has on Creeper, because Mudcrab has 10,000 gold instead of Creeper's 5,000. You can sell higher value items, but it's riskier for lower level players, and it's harder to get to him, especially when you're level 1. There's no armor nearby, so you can't repair these items on the fly. Now let's barter again. Let's see. Get rid of this stuff. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. Okay. I am a little over 15 minutes into the game, and I have over 18,000 gold. I can continue this trend. I can start selling off these items that I don't like. I can pick whichever of these weapons that I want to stick with. I can stick with a glass war axe. I have a broadsword, blunt weapon. Any of these types will do. I have short swords, long swords, axes. I start off with a top tier shield, or I start off with top tier heavy armor. You could sell off all your heavy armor, specialize into light armor, and then use that extra money to train up your light armor and your weapon of choice. You can go to any of those trainers in Vivek, Fighters Guild. All the early ones are at your disposal. At some point you'll have to go to the Masters, but it's not a priority. You can also just sell off all these items completely, digest them through Creeper, and then put them into magic, put them into whatever skills you want. You can use this early money to get early enchantments, get spells that you otherwise would have no access to, all within the first 20 minutes of the game. This is my Morrowind hot start. This is, in my opinion, the most efficient way to start this game. I'm Jigalag. I'm very glad that you watched my video. Please like, subscribe. Please leave a comment below for any feedback you have or any questions you have. Thank you very much for watching.